everyone, and welcome to The Insider, the ongoing video series that keeps you up to date on everything independence pro wrestling. I am the voice of IPW, J-Rod. Lost and Damned began with Nate Cobain versus Mondo Real. Real had gotten pranked by Cobain and Darren Fly at Coup d'etat, and in response, Real jumped Cobain in the bathroom stall. This would be their chance to go at it between the ropes. Mondo Real's brass knuckles made another appearance, followed by that Boston Crab maneuver for the submission win. Mondo Real is on a roll right now. Gold may be in his near future. Chad Alpha met with Dirt Sheet Dan backstage, and Alpha was a little more calm than he's been in a while. Alpha told Dan that he's been guaranteed that when he beats Thomas Heim, he will finally get his rematch with Jumal Kyng. Chad Alpha clearly overlooking Thomas Heim, stating it as a matter of certainty. For the second straight event, Heim pulled off the unthinkable and upset the former IPW champion. Alpha, completely beside himself, destroyed Heim after the match. Thomas Heim suffered injuries that will keep him out of action for a minimum of 30 days. Jimmy Shawwin got a break from 3 Harden drama. Darren Fly got a chance to stand out on his own. These two went one-on-one, and Darren Fly took a shortcut to victory. Black Excellence has dwindled down over the past few months, the only active members being Dior Nolans, LaDon Sanders, and Jumal Kyng. In a situation where Kyng should have looked to rally his troops, he instead berated LaDon Sanders, embarrassing Sanders in front of the Ann Arbor crowd. TVA interrupted, armed with the same baseball bat that he laid out Elijah Eros with, and told Jumal Kyng that one by one, he has found a way to pick off members of the team. TVA suggested the next one to go would be LaDon Sanders, as Sanders will leave the group due to mistreatment from Kyng, which leaves one final member to take out before going after Kyng himself, Dior Nolans. TVA challenged Nolans, and this would set our main event. After TVA left ringside, Kyng told Sanders that he would have a chance at redemption. The Midwest Misfits wanted payback after Coup d'etat and challenged any 2 members of Black Excellence. Kyng decided it would be he and Sanders. Instead of actually giving it his all and trying to win the tag titles, Jumal Kyng used this as an opportunity to make LaDon Sanders work for it. Kyng refused to tag Sanders, and eventually the Misfits put him away. Kyng carried Sanders to the back after, but you've got to wonder if this pushed LaDon even further away. Dirtbag Dan tried to stir up more shit between Twist and Flip, and they nearly came to blows until Chad Alpha interrupted their interview, demanding that Dirty Dan tell management he had better still get his shot. Tommy Rinks of the Skinwalkers made his solo debut against Jarvis Gray and the IPW Cyber Champion Marco Modelo. This was a Modelo showcase. He looked tremendous in the victory. Last time we were in Ann Arbor, Sean Tyler was so bitter after being eliminated from a gauntlet match that he blindsided Ray DeMagno after his match. Tyler asked for a rematch to prove it was a fluke, but DeMagno solidified his first win, pinning Tyler the exact same way once again. Dior Nolans is the final obstacle between TVA and Jumal Kyng. TVA went after that ankle lock like no other, and Nolans narrowly escaped it each time, until he didn't. LaDon Sanders, clearly seeing that Nolans needed help, came out to offer it, but Marco Modelo came out to even the odds. TVA would force the submission victory, finally securing his shot at the IPW Championship. TVA will finally challenge Jumal Kyng on Saturday, April 26th in Lansing, Michigan at Blackout.
Here we are again. Jumal, when you started this little cult of yours, I told you that I was coming after you, and originally it was just for the title. But then it became something more, and I decided that I was going to take out each and every one of your group. And that's exactly what I've been doing. TDG, he got scared and he ran away after you decided that you wouldn't fight his battles for him. Dragon Jones, well, he just never really was the type, right? Chris Moore needed a hug and a kiss, pat on the back. You weren't able to give it to him, and he decided he didn't want to be any part of your group. Jackson Stone was one that I didn't expect to come so easy. You saw that somebody was challenging your authority, and, well, you weren't going to put up with that, were you? LaDon Sanders, well, that might be one of your most trusted guys and everything, but you saw the look in his eyes last week. He's not going to put up with it any longer. And, you know, Marco pinned his shoulders to the mat and took his belt away. So he's pretty much useless to you now, right? Elijah Heroes. I handled that one. Dior Nolans, he was the last one on the list. And I don't think he'll be walking his way to Lansing this weekend. I promised everybody that I was going to take out every single one of the Black Excellence members, and I plan on doing that, but the true way to crumble a kingdom is to kill the king.
That concludes this edition of The Insider. Join us on Saturday, April 26th at Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan, as IPW presents the annual Blackout.
We'll be giving out several tremendous prizes here tonight. Welcome to Blackout! Let's get right into it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
IPW Blackout is officially underway. Jack Serious, Mark Medell was something of a preview before the show officially started, but now, as our IPW Women's Champion enters the ring, this show officially is underway.
And her opponent.
Oh, wait, it's your out, you wait.
Stella Buho hasn't just been impressing with her IPW Women's Championship reign, currently 115 days in, but she's also been impressing with intergender contests just like this. One of the last times we were in this building, she defeated Roger Darling in intergender action, and next, she attempts to assert her dominance in both the men and women's division against the amazing Zondo.
I don't care about the attitude at this point. She's got a bad one. But Buho, she'll take on anybody. I admire that a lot.
Exactly.
Much respect to Stella.
To her credit, that's one thing that she has not lost since this attitude change. She's always had this tenacity, this eagerness for a new challenger. It's got a new killer instinct thanks to a certain devil on her shoulder named Josh Raymond, but it's been effective.
Let's go to bring him out!
The bell sounds off and we're underway. Don't believe this is a title match, but this is a non-title match 115 days into her title reign as she locks up with the amazing Zondo.
A wily individual. Zondo.
Oh yes, you can say that again. One of the more unique.
Look at Buho. And he's got the height advantage on her, too, and the reach and everything.
Yes.
So this will be a nice test for Buho tonight.
Yes, amazing Zondo. I'm not sure how tall he is, but his head's nearly touching the ceiling. That's a lot of reach for Stella Buho. He's got a wider wingspan than Buho as well.
He's just twisting the hell out of that arm right now.
Yes, I was going to say, I'm not sure if I'll call Zondo a better wrestler than Buho, just because Buho, I believe she's the best women's competitor, and not even just to stay in Michigan, but in all of the planet, one of the unsung competitors of the sport. But Zondo,
he's unpredictable, though.
Yes, I was going to say I may be underestimating Zondo. He's certainly had the advantage early on so far.
Zondo lifting Stella up now, trying to get out of that maneuver. She's got him, drops her.
Certainly has the strength advantage as well. But Stella Buho showing the agility advantage.
She's just pounding the hell out of Zondo in the corner there now.
Yes, few competitors are as swift, as quick as Stella Buho as she launches. Oh, spoke too soon. Zondo launches. Ooh,
big elbow.
Buho into the corner.
Here comes Zondo again.
Ooh, big splash from the opposite side of the ring. One more time. Ooh, a little bit of an Elijah Express. Going to the end of the narrow. Ooh, for a 2 count.
Zondo getting the crowd into this one.
Yes. Zondo hasn't had the best of luck in IPW, but to turn that luck around.
The leg drop there now. Buho is going to capitalize.
And there's that killer instinct, that newfound killer instinct of Stella Buho. She sees a disadvantage, an injury on Zondo, and she immediately goes on the attack. I believe she's going to turn this to an STF, yes. This maneuver has tapped out many an individual.
And it might tap out Zondo. He's over there screaming,
Yes.
writhing in pain.
He can taste victory, but he doesn't want to take another loss that quickly when he knows victory could be in sight.
Buho's a badass in that ring. Like I said, like her attitude or not, she gets the job done. She will pick you apart. She will hurt you. She's not trying. She's trying to win. And she's trying to win so much that she wants to cripple you. She doesn't want you to make it back. She doesn't want to see you again in that damn ring.
Yes. Especially with this new attitude change. Like,
She hurt her own hand on that one, champ.
even before this attitude change, she was someone that I'd be happy to call the best competitor on the IPW roster, but now she's dangerous. She's vicious.
That's exactly right. She's dangerous as all get out.
Yeah, she doesn't just want to beat you. She doesn't want to win matches anymore. She wants to hurt you for having the audacity to share the ring with her.
Yeah, she doesn't want to see you in that ring again. She's one and done. She wants you eliminated. Buho.
And as I said before, Zondo hasn't had the best of luck in the ring.
He looks like he's got knee issues right now. Stella's really worked him over hardcore right on this one.
Yes. One of the last times we were in this building, he took a terrible beating at the hands of Julius Iscario. As she just takes a big knee.
It's ferocious.
Yes.
Brings him to the center of the ring now. She knows what it takes.
Yes.
Cover. No.
And a kick out. I believe that's the size advantage working out in Zondo's favor. You saw Buho try to struggle to get all, 120, 130, 40 pounds of Zondo to the middle of the ring.
Well, plus he's got those long limbs too, man.
That too.
It's so easy for him to get to one of those ropes. You get him in that pin, and she doesn't have that.
Yes, we were talking
Shorter
about
in stature.
talking about the wingspan of Zondo, but just look at the legs. That's a lot to drag again. As to the reach.
Side headlock of sorts here. Zondo fighting out of it now, though.
Yes, I don't believe Buho's tall enough to reach up there for a headlock, and Zondo took advantage.
Oh!
But she is tall enough to get a drop toe hold on the amazing Zondo. Ooh.
Continue to work over that knee.
Yes. When she's at size, there's advantage like that. That's the smartest thing you can do. Take out the legs, force Zondo down to her level.
Zondo just screaming now.
Yes, and
Not in a good spot at all.
But look at the smile on Stella Buho's face.
She's having a blast.
Yeah, she's enjoying this.
No.
And the kick out.
Look at the welts on Zondo, too. She's really worked him over tonight.
Yes.
Be careful, Dave. She'll punch you in the face, too, dude.
Right. Our official doing his best possible job, but Stella Buho clearly not happy when it's not going in her favor. That's not a referee issue. That's an amazing Zondo issue. He's got too much stamina in the tank still.
Throwing those forearms right in his jaw there, though. I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Right. You can see him favoring the throw into the corner.
Oh! Zondo! Maybe there's some life left in him.
Another clothesline. Really knocking her block off on that one. Ducks their clothesline into an elbow.
Cover. 1, 2, no.
Zondo's got a long way to go. He's been out of the fight for too long. He's got to knock Buho down the peg before he can consider getting a 3 count.
He's definitely gonna have to do more work on her. She's just, like you said, like you keep saying, like her or not, she's amazing in that ring.
Yes, but right now she's in bad territory right now.
Oh, all the way slam from Zondo.
Someone called the bar. I think they just called for the last call. But a kick out nonetheless, following that fall away slam. Zondo still struggling to get to his feet. That's why he's still got feet left after the job that Stella Buho has been doing. She's been doing a number on those ankles.
And the knees, too. She's been wrecking everything. Oh!
Ooh.
The quickness of Stella Buho.
Straight to the jaw. And ooh.
Look at that.
Or a head scissors. Stella Buho. 2. The Guardian Owl wants to go back to the Owl House with the win, but Amazing Zondo is making her fight for it.
The guardian of the IPW Women's Championship. She doesn't give a damn about anybody else.
Yes. Oh, going for that like DT? No.
Zondo with a forearm there right now. Just floored Buho.
I think that was a knockout shot.
He's pissed off.
I think he's building off pure adrenaline. Climbing to the the top rope now.
Pushes the referee into the ropes, knocking Zondo down.
Surprising. Oh my God. Oh no.
What is she gonna do?
Oh no. Spiked him head first into the mat from the top rope for the win.
Here is your winner, the IPW Women's Champion, Stella Buho!
Stella Buho continues to be a force to be reckoned with in both divisions. Doesn't matter the gender. She is still one of the most dominant competitors on the IPW roster.
Hey, it's Brian O'Brien from Power 96.5. I am here at IPW with Rennar Gunlock of the Youpers. Now, understand, I know you guys here got the big match tonight, but your partner's hurt. So are you prepared to go through this thing tonight without your partner?
You know, it's been a rough go of things without Jay. Things certainly haven't gone my way, but you know, I came back from an arm injury and got a win. I know I can do it on myself. I just gotta find it again, bud.
All right, we know you can do it, man. We got faith in you. You're gonna bring this through, man. Bring it on home tonight, right?
That's the goal.
All right, we look forward to seeing you, man. It's gonna be a fun time tonight. All right.
Sounds good, man.
All right, let's do it. Hey, it's Brian O'Brien from Power 96.5. I'm still backstage here getting ready for the big Blackout event. And right now I'm hanging out with Durag. Durag is here with me now. Durag, you've been about 500, you know, with your wins and losses. Some people say you're average.
Average?
Average.
I ain't no average. In fact, I never lost, bro. Come on, every single time I had lost, it's because goddamn people in IPW cheating, man. Come on, bro. Come on, homie. You should know better. In fact, you're not a homie. You're a hater, bro.
Hey, Durag, bud. Hey. Relax, man. The guys are trying to do his job.
What the hell are you?
I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice guys.
Ain't no nice guy, ain't no punk, ain't no bitch, bro. What the heck are you talking about?
You want to prove yourself, don't you?
Bro, I already proved myself. I'm the best here.
We'll find out tonight.
No, shut up, bro.
Now let's ask it over, Brian. That's your name, right? Time for my interview? You got questions from Jack Series, right? Big questions?
We're just about out of time, man. That was it for time tonight, man. I'm sorry.
You're supposed
I'm sorry. We ran out of time.
No, we got time. We got time, bro.
That's it.
Brian, we got time.
It's over.
I think most importantly, it's better to say what's left of Black Excellence. Taylor Van Avery has knocked down everyone imaginable, you name it. The Dark Gentleman, Elijah Arrows, Jackson Stone. So many members of Black Excellence have fallen because of TVA. Now we're just down to Drew Knowledge, John Sanders, and the reigning IPW champion Jumal Kyng. But who's next to leave Black Excellence? I don't think they're in good standing right now, J-Rod.
There's so many before. All impressive still. These guys are all impressive still, but the numbers they had were way more impressive. And the talent they lost, holy shit.
Yeah, think back to when they first formed.
Lansing, you IPW worthless fans. You're absolutely garbage.
I look better than Carlito.
Out here
I'm way
to show
sexier
you
than
my excellence when I could have been at home with my family. But to get down to important business, I'm very disappointed each and every week, not only by this crappy audience, but by my last two remaining soldiers. What is going on, guys? The last couple of weeks, months, and shows have not went our way. And I want to know why. LaDon, you lost the tag team match for us. How do you explain yourself? Dior, do you understand that Terry thinks he has won over Black Excellence because you lost? Tapping out. What have I taught you? Just listen to what I said. Go back here.
Hey.
Get fired. I'm not calling ice on one of my people. That'll never happen. But listen, tonight things can all change. Things can change tonight. As a matter of fact, LaDon, they were chanting, "Where's your belt? Don't you want another one?" Where's your belt? Where's your belt? Don't tell me what to do, lady. You sit back there and you enjoy the show. I got you a match. And it's for one of the prestigious IPW Championships.
Get my title back.
That's right.
You think you're going to be facing Marco?
Yeah, that's what the title I want.
No.
He already wrestled.
You're going to be facing Big Jorge. And you know what? I expect you to get the job done. Me and Dior are actually going to be out here watching you. Do not disappoint me. You remember what happened to the Dark Gentleman. You remember what I did to Chris Moore. Speak up. Does everybody here remember what I did to the suplex choker Jackson Stone? And that was my best friend. They'll be back. They'll be back. They'll be back. Win this match. Make me proud. Do not make that be your fate. You are excellent. Prove that. Now,
can't fight fate. And the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the IPW Michiana Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, already in the ring, representing Black Excellence from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 185 pounds, LaDon Sanders.
For someone getting a title shot, he doesn't
And
look
his
very
opponent, from Penn State, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the IPW Michiana Champion, Big Jorge.
Everyone knows the history of Big Jorge and Black Excellence over the past 6 months. So we're actually walking into a den of wolves with Black Excellence at ringside. But J-Rod, do you remember the history of him and LaDon Sanders?
Sure.
About like what, a year, maybe 2 years ago? They would fight each other everywhere.
They scrapped. It was unbelievably entertaining. But I don't know if LaDon, is he ready for Jorge's a different Jorge than he was back then.
Yes, and
That stature that he carries himself at it right now is just, there's something about it.
yes, and think how much the tables have turned since then. People adored LaDon
Right.
Sanders. There's the Colonel, and people hated Big Jorge. And look how the crowd just flipped on that.
They can be some fickle people sometimes. All right, be doubly faithful.
That's one way to put it, but for once, I'll actually take the side of the fans on this one.
Sure.
Sanders has just been outright despicable to the fans.
Coming out at grave danger with that bag of vegetables too. Just a real dick move at that moment in time. The next one is like, you know, forget you with that.
Hey, he ain't sending me home.
I gotta be honest, if I was facing a member of Black Excellence, and it wasn't going to be Jumal Kyng, who, by the way, you know I have your number, I gotta be real. I'd rather be standing across the ring from this guy over here. But that said, you've all seen me beat LaDon's ass a million times. Let's run it back again.
And to Big Jorge's credit, he has turned the corner both as a competitor.
I'll be careful. Jorge is still gangsta.
Right, Jorge's from the street. He doesn't play that low. Like, what do you even call facebuster?
So innovative too when he gets in there.
Yes, I was going to say he's improved immensely in the ring, but he's also improved attitude-wise. The crowd slowly has endeared themselves to Jorge, and I guess it was hard for him not to love them back.
Look at the strength.
Sidewind, side suplex.
Look at those guns too.
Yes. And LaDon,
Take your water, you stupid bitch.
and LaDon Sanders, you think he'd be more happy to be wrestling for one of the more prestigious titles.
Look at
Oh my God.
just throwing LaDon around like a rag doll here tonight. Never. No.
Well, LaDon, he doesn't seem happy to have this title match. He said himself he doesn't want the Michiana title. He wants the Cyber Championship that Marco Modelo beat him for.
Well, Marco already wrestled tonight. Of course he wants to face Marco Modelo. He's already had a tough match tonight with Jack Serious.
Yeah.
And how do you prepare for Jorge? You find it out at a moment's notice? Good luck, buddy.
That's right. I don't think anybody knows Jorge quite like LaDon Sanders. These two used to fight everywhere from the parking lot to the gas station. To Jorge. Yes, kidnapped him.
Jorge kidnapped LaDon.
LaDon fought him at Jorge's own house. Caught him slipping in a bathrobe.
Look at LaDon now. But these are tactics. This comes back to you, and I don't feel that bad for Jorge because, you know, tactics he used to pull. It's coming back to him now.
Yes. The elephant never forgets, and neither does the IPW roster. Everybody knows, remembers the hell that Big Jorge put them through when he was a member of the Gold Team, or GIP, whatever they called that clan back then.
The Golden Idiot Project is what I like to call them.
That's one way to call them.
Come on, corner! Come on, LaDon!
Big elbow by LaDon. And one has to think that LaDon, aside from wanting no parts of another fight with Big Jorge, I believe he just got the pressure of Jumal Kyng hounding him on his back. He knows if he doesn't win this one, is he going to end up like Jackson Stone?
He's on thin ice.
Yes.
With the champ right now.
Let's not forget that Stone wasn't just ousted from Black Excellence after losing the Michigan title. He was beaten to high hell by Jumal Kyng, put on the shelf with numerous chair shots. We still have a timetable on his return to the ring, if he ever returns to the ring.
You're not going to pin Jorge like that, though. He is the Michigan champion.
Yeah, Sanders should know better than that. One of the only record two-time Michigan champions in the title's history. And at 37 days into this reign, I don't think Jorge is planning on losing it anytime soon.
One of the things that people don't like about LaDon, but I do, is that viciousness that's coming out. And ever since joining Black Excellence and saying, screw you to the fans and everything, that's something right there too. That's in his arsenal. Look at him. He's all over him now.
That is a great point. As much as I'm not a fan of this new viciousness, these new dirty tactics from LaDon Sanders, it has gotten the results. It's the reason why he was Cyber Champion for as long as he was. I have to double check the record for him, but I believe he is the longest reigning Cyber Champion as well.
For sure.
Jorge fighting out of this with punches to the gut. And Sanders plants him right back down with a drop kick.
Nice drop kick. Cover. 2-0. Jorge pushes him off.
As much as Sanders has pressure of Jumal Kyng on his back, one has to be thinking if Jorge has to have that same pressure. We saw him point at Jumal Kyng, letting him know they still have unfinished business.
Well, Jorge wants to go another round. Jorge would love to get another IPW Championship match. And I think that's the guy that can do it. Other than Terry Van Avery, who has a chance tonight at that title.
Yes, Jorge came close last time, but look at ringside. Drew Nolans, who I believe looks at Sanders as a friend, he wanted to get in that ring for a second. He saw that when Jorge had the offense on Sanders, Drew Nolans wanted to get a piece of him. He wanted to get in there. But Jumal Kyng was forcing Nolans to get back. He wants LaDon Sanders to earn this one. No more helping him, no more cheap shortcuts. It's either he wins this or I'm guessing he's out of Black Excellence.
Well, he's got to prove himself, and I totally get it too. Jorge's one of the biggest enemies of Black Excellence. He's come really close within the inch of winning that championship and beating Jumal Kyng. So yeah, he needs this soldier to forward through and stop this. Take that belt, take some confidence away from him.
Yes, especially in the position that Sanders is in. He's not just a soldier, he is the soldier, the right-hand man of Jumal Kyng. All of his other right-hand man, his best friend Chris Moore, his other friend, the Dark Gentleman, other friend Jackson Stone, they're all come and gone. Sanders is now pretty much one of the longer reigning members of Black Excellence. So now he needs to earn these stripes and earn his place as the second in command of Black Excellence. Or perhaps there is not a Black Excellence in Sanders' future. Now I believe these two men are brawling into the crowd.
You can't win the title on the outside of the ring, though. Well, maybe you can't tell what's going on right now.
Oh, I can. Jorge tries to win this with the child in hand. An assisted drop kick from this. I don't know the child's name, but it's definitely a child. I can confirm that.
Winning that shot inside the championship. And it's funny, Kyng goes behind us. Kyng's setting up these obstacles for LaDon. Kyng went behind his back to schedule this match too, by the way. So he's really testing it hard tonight.
Yes.
And LaDon better produce, or who knows what's going to happen.
He's going out of his way to create obstacles for LaDon Sanders to prove himself as the right-hand man.
Testing his metal.
Yes.
Look at Jorge. And he has to be on the outside of the ring either. He's going to whoop your ass out.
Yes. If this is a test for LaDon Sanders, it looks like Sanders is failing right now.
And Jorge's having a blast.
Yes, especially doing it in front of Jumal Kyng, in front of the remaining members of Black Excellence.
And he can take the win outside. He's got the champion's advantage. He threw his ass back in there. because he wants to hurt him.
Yes.
He wants to embarrass him in front of everybody, in front of Black Excellence.
Yes. Given the history he has with Sanders, he wants to embarrass Sanders, but he also wants to knock down Black Excellence, pulling the braids of Big Jorge.
Cheap shot to the back of that knee there, too.
Yes, that cheeky Nando's kick straight into
Oh, he's on his hands.
Oh, no.
They're telling everybody they're number one. Goes for the covers and too close to the ropes, though.
Yes, flying senton or meteor from the middle rope. I've never seen that before. In an effort to earn his place in Black Excellence, he's pulling out new tricks out of his arsenal.
Well, he's going to have to pull off all the stops. We know how tested he is. We know how Big Jorge, he doesn't stop. Like I said, he will beat your ass.
That's right. And he can't stop as he lifts Big Jorge, all 300 pounds of him, onto the top rope.
Ladon, what's he doing here?
Oh,
Superplex, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Blocked.
Is Jorge going to let it happen, though? He's fighting out of it.
Kidney shots there. Jorge! Beautiful! Just wrecked Ladon and himself at the same time, though.
Slams him down, reverses the momentum of Sanders back onto him.
Never go to the top turnbuckle with Jorge. He will
yeah.
wreck you.
Yes.
And he doesn't care about wrecking himself either. He's the champ and he knows it.
Yes. Don't let the size fool you. One of the most deceptively agile men on the IPW roster.
Jorge, feel it from the crowd now.
Yes, the crowd is taking notice and they love Big Jorge getting him back into this.
These guys trading blows.
Both men going back and forth. Are they going to go chop for chop, though?
You're damn right.
Sanders returns a favor.
This is for the IPW Championship area. No. Jorge's blinded.
Blinded into the corner. That's the last place he wants to be. Sanders. Oh! Scouring him with the urinati.
Jorge's on it now.
Clothesline. Another clothesline.
Now Jorge. Ladon reverses.
Into the corner. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Very unique maneuver into a German suplex release.
Threw him hard, too. Jorge, you can tell this dude loves his job.
Ooh, climbing to the Moro.
Are you serious?
Fire her off. Mexican Destroyer.
Receive, cover. 1, 2, so close.
Close as only good horseshoes. Doesn't win championships, not in this sport.
That's right. Horseshoes and hand grenades, damn it.
Yes.
Jorge feeling it from the IPW faithful now.
Royal Scott is effectively Team Jorge for the night.
Here we go.
And I think he signaled for it. Yes, he is. He's going to go for 2 amigos. Can he hit the third? Looking for the trifecta.
Big Jorge. No, Ladon. Ladon.
Turns into a stunner off the rope.
That was smart by Ladon Sanders. He got Jorge, was distracted by the crowd.
Windmill slam.
Almost had a new champion there. Jorge too worried about the crowd pleasing them. That almost got into big trouble right there.
Yes.
Ladon saw that. He tried to capitalize.
Once upon a time ago, Jorge did not care about the fans, and if he wants to retain the title, he can't have them in his periphery. He needs to be focused squarely on Ladon Sanders, especially as he sets up a cheek clapper.
Jorge knows what he's getting into. Moves.
Evades it.
You can't worry about the fans all the time. Ask Derek Wolf. He'll tell you. The fans, sometimes you don't need them. They can get you into trouble.
Who was Gaminier for? Oh my God!
Damn. Cover. 2.
Don't know what you call it, but get the job done. Addition into Big Jorge's arsenal gets him to win, and it gets him the retain for his championship. But what does this mean for LaDon Sanders? Jumal Kyng, he doesn't look happy.
Oh, no.
I can tell behind that mask.
If he thinks he had it hard in the past few weeks, he's about to really get it from the King.
Yes, he's seeing red in those eyes. I see nothing but the devil in those eyes right now. Oh no,
Why is he coming over?
he is coming over here and he's demanding a microphone.
Oh no.
Not only have you disappointed all these people here in Lansing, not only have you disappointed yourself, not only have you let down Black excellence, you made a fool out of me, most importantly. Do you understand that? Do you understand that I'm never wrong in IPW, and I made a prediction that you would beat Jorge, and I was wrong. I made a prediction that we would walk out with the tag team titles, and I was wrong. I made a prediction that you would keep your title against Marco, and I was wrong.
Oh shit.
Jamal, you're really starting to piss me off. I'm letting you down. I'm letting you down. First of all, when did you even let me or Dior and any other Black Excellence members know what you were going to do to Shogun? You didn't let any of us know about that.
That is true.
We're supposed to be a band of brothers. You're being more of a dictator. And the tag title situation, I needed you as a brother. You were just treating me out like a fucking dog.
He's right.
My question to you, Jamal, are we really your brothers? Or are we just your bitches?
Wow. LaDon is tired of being Jamal's lapdog.
I would be concerned if I'm Jumal Kyng, seeing that side of LaDon Sanders.
Yes.
And Dior Nolan's, he's leaving as well.
Dior, don't you leave. Don't you leave. LaDon, you come back. Get back here, LaDon!
Uh-oh.
Business about to pick up.
That's definitely not LaDon's music. That's why Jumal Kyng looks like he's a ghost.
He better worry about this stand.
His challenger for the main event, Terry Van Avery.
And he's got a baseball bat, too.
He did some damage on Elijah Heroes with that bat. Now needs to get the hell out of TVA site.
He saw the footage. He knows what's up. And Terry's not afraid to use it.
That's right.
Here comes Kyng.
The champion getting the hell out of Dodge now.
Tonight, TVA, Jumal Kyng, IPW Championship. Blackout's just getting crazier and crazier.
Shut up! I done told you that 7 times, lady. I'll see you later, Terry. Why wait? Why wait?
Terry Van Avery wants it now.
I made a promise to everybody I was going to take out each and every member of Black Excellence. He is the last one left. The only way to crumble a kingdom is to kill the king. I'll see you in the main event where it happens.
You heard him, folks. Tonight's main event, Terry Van Avery, Jumal Kyng for the IPW Championship.
He's swinging for the fences.
TVA, challenging Jumal Kyng for the IPW Championship. What do you think? announce dates and locations of the two biggest events of the summer, the annual Fate of 8 tournament in Grand Rapids, also that'll be June 29th, and then the pinnacle of IPW, War on the Shore, Muskegon, Michigan, July 19th. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. And let's do it again. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds,
Here comes Durag, one of the younger prospects in IPW, but in my eyes, one of the more underrated, the more overlooked. I think he's someone who can sneak up on anybody, surprise anybody. Certainly gave Jimmy Shaw a run for his money not too long ago.
And his opponent.
Interview both Durag and Remnar Gunlock. The interview with Remnar went well. Durag, though, was offended when Brian said Durag's record was average. Remnar came to Brian's rescue, Durag, to give Durag a chance to prove he's not average and that Gunlock can do alone without Jay Lee.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely can, but there's been some iffy moments with Gunlock lately. And Durag's one of those guys, he can throw you off real quick, too. Just like his demeanor, how he handles himself, and, you know, he just gets on people's nerves.
Yeah, I was just saying that while you're in the ring, like, Durag is easily someone who can catch you off guard. He caught Jimmy Shawwin off guard not too long ago, and it nearly got him a win over the former interim Michiana champion.
Well, to be fair, Shawwin didn't check in.
Yeah, you gotta check in.
Durag asked you to check in, you better.
Yes. Shout out to Shawwin for still picking up a win in spite of not checking in, but that's a dangerous game. I don't know if you know about the check-in game. That's a dangerous game.
Look at these two are just scrapping with each other so far early on in this matchup.
Yes, but as you were saying with Gunlock, he's trying to embark on a solo career right now as Jay Lee is still on the injured list for an unspecified amount of time.
Durag laying it into Gunlock so far.
It's like everyone knows how impressive Gunlock was as a part of the tag team, but he hasn't been doing too bad singles competition. He's gotten a few wins here and there.
He's come up short a couple of times as well. It's tough to get used to that. I can't even imagine. You have somebody on your side for so many matches, then all of a sudden he's taken away. And then what do you do?
Exactly. When we met Remnar Gunlock, he was in the Upers. He had someone by his side. But now after, like a year plus after that, kick out. He has to rethink his entire game, his entire strategy. When he's winded, he can't just tag out to Jay Lee until he's back.
He's got to rely on himself, and when you get in there with somebody that's, I mean, we call Zongo, why this guy's unpredictable as well, Durag.
Yes.
Now always coming from left field.
Yes, that's why he sneaks up on you. That's why he can sneak up on anybody. Personally, I think he's one of the more overlooked members of the IPW roster. I feel like there's a breakout with his name on it waiting any second. And it's from Ruthless Punishment just like this of why I think he's so impressive.
Yeah, nobody likes him, and he doesn't give a damn about it.
Yes. He certainly showed that in that interview earlier.
Nice chop.
And the win here will certainly prove the mustard for him, and prove that he not only belongs in IPW, but needs to consider for IPW title shots in the future.
Do-rag now.
Trying to launch him off for a big elbow, straight to the cover.
No.
And that's the kind of ruthless aggression, pardon the pun, that I'm talking about. Like, he's not only ruthless, but he's always on the hunt. He's always on the move. He's quick to follow up a move after a move, and a move after a cover. Excuse me, a cover after a move. He doesn't laugh at his opponent. He's just got that no-nonsense offense.
Here he comes now.
Oh, and I just realized Brian O'Brien's actually in the front row of our IPW crowd, jaw-jacking with him, telling him that he's average. I believe he's trying to throw Durag off his game, but I think that's only motivating Durag right now. Trying to prove him wrong all the more as he locks in the sleeper hold on Gunlock. He's got it.
I've never seen Durag this intense before.
Yes.
It must be that on the outside type of deal. It's like, oh man, he's distracted, but enough to like it's fueling him right now.
Yeah, I think that interview with Brian O'Brien lit a fire under Durag, and having Brian O'Brien in the front row right now, that's really lighting a fire under him.
Ooh, drops him. Cover. 2.
And Gunlock tried to build some offense, but again, he's too fired up. Durag is too fired up right now.
This has been all Durag, seems like, this whole match.
Yes.
But Durag is getting a little bit too distracted right now. This could not be good for him. And there you go.
Yeah, that's a good point. As much as Brian O'Brien may have inadvertently been motivating Durag, he's also distracting Durag.
Durag, a hard hitter here, throwing those forearms pretty fast. Goes to the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Look at Gunlock!
Springboard elbow. That gets Gunlock back in the game, but I think that was his last whiff of air he had. Both men are down now.
3.
Both men need to give up. At least one of these men need to give up.
Gunlock
Otherwise,
needed that big time, though. He was just not. He had no chance at some point.
that's correct.
Here we go. Who's going to make that up first?
Both
Gunlock.
men crawling to their feet, using the rope system. Now they're back to their feet.
Nailed him.
I think that was just a punch to the face.
And he means it.
Ducks that last punch, but he backs that ass up into the corner.
Hard elbow. Another one.
Series of elbows.
What's Gunlock going to do here?
Oh, I think he's going for that beautiful fisherman suplex.
Yeah.
With the gorgeous bridge, but only for a 2 count.
Of course he does a fisherman suplex, right?
Yes. Wonder if you learned that out in the Outback.
Oh, man. The Upper Peninsula. Eh?
Oh, he's setting him up.
The big Youper. Here he goes.
No. Looks like he's thinking Northern Lights, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Durag switches it around, kicks him into the midsection.
DDT. Straight onto his head. Now, Durag was smart. He'd go for the cover, but I think it's Brian O'Brien distracting him again. He's way too concerned.
Here we go.
Brian O'Brien.
Nothing but net. No. Bricked it.
Just like a swimming pool, you gotta look before you dive. And it just cost Durag.
Durag feeling it now. So's Gunlock. Go for that sharpshooter now.
Into the sharpshooter. Can he get? He turns him around. Is he gonna tap? He's got side.
Durag in pain is trying to fight out of it though.
No, there ain't nowhere to go. He taps.
Here is your winner by submission,
Durag tried so hard to impress Brian O'Brien that he forgot the key objective of a match is to win. It cost him in the end, but paid in dividends to that you were in the ring right there. With the win in tank.
Introducing first. Making his way to the ring, representing Black Excellence from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 239 pounds, the gift,
My colleague J-Rod announcing as representing Black Excellence, but for how long? That's the question. Your Rollins looked beside himself as his friend Sanders and his co-leader Jumal Kyng were besides with each other.
and his opponent.
One of the most exciting athletes on the IPW roster, making long-awaited returns. He has had multiple matches show after show, but he has yet to get himself a singles title win in IPW. With this win, he can Knowledge. He's one step closer to winning his first taste of gold in IPW. At the same time, Knowledge has been going through a lot of time. We just watched what remains of Black Excellence. I don't know if he's in the right headspace to compete right now. He's got work cut out for them with the lightning fast offense of CJ Cole.
Are you guys ready?
In the past,
Are you guys ready?
you don't expect that, and it's just a lot of power coming in that small package there.
That's right.
And this should be an instant classic here.
Winner gets Jorge. Winner gets Jorge.
Oh my God.
Winner gets Jorge. Winner gets
I was just saying that before you returned to the commentary booth. CJ Cole has yet to get his first taste of gold, but every time he steps into that ring is a match of the year candidate. You know you're in for something special when Cole steps in that ring.
And Dior Nolan's, for that matter, so young, so powerful, so fast. All the tools that he has under his belt.
That's right. Calling yourself the gift, some would say is overconfidence, but he more than lives up to the label just by looking at what he accomplished in his first year with IPW. He was a runner-up in our Fate of 8 tournament, and still, despite being the runner-up, managed to weave his way into the main event of our biggest show of the year, War on the Shore, and quite nearly became the IPW champion in his rookie year. And now he's right next, or perhaps was right next, to the IPW champion, Jumal Kyng.
And you wonder what Dior's feeling right now with all the fighting that Don's match with Jorge, Black Excellence, and Jumal being just, man, brutal to these guys. He's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, I think, right now, too. I think he's a little enraged here, Dior.
He's a man caught in the middle. He's
He's
between a man who he seems to form a genuine friendship with, LaDon Sanders, and he's between his mentor, his leader, Jumal Kyng. He came out with the Black Excellence t-shirt, and he was representing Black Excellence, as you said, but for how long? CJ Cole returning the favor, slap for slap.
You got what you got. Come on!
Eye for an eye, as they call it.
Look at Dior on top of it. Damn, CJ Cole. Oh, damn. Just so fast. Just kicks the fury.
He took out
CJ Cole just an animal right now. tendencies in that ring. He hits hard, he hits fast.
That's right. We're barely a minute into this contest, and those veins are popping. And now he's flying.
Caught him just a second. Caught him a little bit there. Didn't get the full effect, though.
He's going to make up for it. There he is with the forearm. And a kick out.
CJ Cole goes hard every time. George's got to be a little distracted. He's got to be a little worried.
Yes.
He's going to be off his game a little bit. I can already see it.
Yes, and he has to be even more concerned for a win. He saw what happened when John Sanders lost his match.
2.
What happens if he can't beat CJ Cole? Jumal Kyng said himself, I put my money on you. I predicted you to win matches. I predicted you to beat TVA. You make me look bad. You make me look like a liar. You're not living up to my promise.
Oh, damn.
One has to think if Nollins isn't walking away from Jumal Kyng.
Damn! What aggression from John Nollins.
And the kick out. But if Nollins isn't walking away from Kyng, how long before Kyng walks away from Nollins?
Sure. His throw hit that hard, too, there, Cole.
He's
trying to catch up with his breath. Oh, my gosh. I can't even imagine.
Turning red right there.
Sends him to the ropes. Catches himself.
I think that was a kick to the midsection, followed by a punch.
These two just battling back and forth.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. CJ Cole. Look at him. He's feeling it tonight.
Feeling it. And one has to think, speaking of feeling it, speaking of that match with TVA. Oh, what a kick. One has to think Nollins can't be fully recovered from that match with TVA at our last show. As I said before at the start of our show, I thought that Nollins wasn't medically cleared to compete, but it seems by stroke of a miracle, he recovered faster than expected from that ankle injury. He had to be helped to the back at our last show, but his stamina may still be depleted from that war with Terry Van Avery.
Oh, backbreaker.
We certainly can't show the shades of war as he collides with a backbreaker across CJ Cole's spine.
Look how fast and crisp everything that Drew Rolls is doing tonight. 2.
He's certainly a gift to this sport.
This is a gift of a match, too, to the IPW faithful. These two just going, they're hard as hell. So fast, so quick.
That's right.
They mean everything they're doing here, too, in this match.
Yes. As you said yourself, this is something of a dream match between two of the biggest upstarts, two of the youngest upstarts in IPW today.
Everything's so crisp, too. Look at Nollins.
That's just nasty right there. Oh,
damn, what a slap.
Particularly nasty.
Finding that 5 count to the 4 for disqualification. Smart.
Speaking of 5, I think he put 5 across that back. I see a handprint on CJ Cole.
He's got 5 on it.
But he doesn't have a 3 count yet.
Nope. This is going to be an unpredictable one here tonight. This is going to be either one of these guys' time here. And this is going to put them in some rankings here.
Absolutely, for any of our titles. But CJ Cole, he looks like he's fading already. He's red and ripe like a tomato. About ready to burst any second.
CJ don't quit, though. You can hear it from the IPW faithful say, try to get him back into this. Now Nollins.
It looks like it's working.
Oh! He's got so many hits.
Yes.
There's a reason why they call him that.
Yes. But that wasn't even just athleticism. That was power and just straight nastiness as he just pulled him back of the head first into the mat.
He's got a lot of aggression, a lot of feelings he needs to get out tonight, I'm sure, after what we saw earlier.
That's right. Oh. Big strike to the leg there. I think Nollins is going to pick a body part and stick to it all match. If he can. You're taking out CJ Cole's best maneuver.
Damn.
Or his best asset, I should say. And that's his legs, the ability to fly through the air. Once you take that out, it makes it a little easier to take out CJ Cole. Nollins knows it.
Oh, Oh, yeah, he's going for that lower back, too. It's going to be hard to move when something like that hurts you that bad. And to keep CJ Cole grounded is huge in this match for Dior Nolan's.
That's right. Nolan's a very technical competitor. Man, he knows how to play it smart. Knows how to dissect someone, break them down, and he is breaking down CJ Cole right before our very eyes. And that's not an easy thing to say. CJ Cole has been in underdog scenarios so many times in the past, but this underdog scenario may be catching up to him. We haven't spoken too soon.
Cole fighting back.
He's staggered, but he's on the top rope nonetheless.
He's a little wobbly there, but he's got it.
But he gets it with the splash.
Nolan's feeling it now.
I think Cole's feeling it. Nearly took him out, almost flung him out the ring. He used every bit of velocity he has left into that splash.
And that's a daring thing to do, too. You know what I mean? Nolan's already taken a lot out of him. And to do that with his own body and put that on the line to, maybe get back some momentum is huge for CJ Cole.
That's right. When you put your body on the line, it doesn't always pay off. And you're seeing that right there. He took him out, took his abdomen out too heavily, and he struggled to make the cover. And by the time he had time to make the cover, Nolan's was able to weasel out to the ringside.
Weasel out or playing it smart, keeping himself safe. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Very true.
He's a smart competitor.
Very true. I will eat my words on this one. As I said before, Dior Nolan's is a technical.
I feel like Derek Wolf over here. I need to shut up.
You're playing unbiased. That's a good thing. As CJ Cole is back in the ring, but he's not on his feet. Dior Nolan's back on his feet in the ring. CJ Cole using that fighting spirit. Pele kick.
Wow.
And a nip up.
Look at that. This kid's on fire. Hit hard as usual. CJ Cole, the Apex athlete.
Hard upside Nolan's noggin. Can he capitalize? Oh!
Vicious elbow back slide. Two.
And a kick out. Cole has to be thinking, what do I have to do to keep Nolan's down? I've certainly never seen a maneuver like that before. A diving elbow on someone standing on their feet still across the back. It was effective, but it doesn't keep him down.
Be careful. He turned his back on it. It was not a good idea.
Pulled the tights into a spinning powerbomb for 1, 2, kick out.
Wow. That's one of those guys you don't turn your back on. Dior will get you.
Exactly. Cole may not have any hair to pull, but he has plenty tights to pull.
Sure. A waist lock, too, is really easy to get on when your back is turned.
So he's got him set up. I think Nolan's, he's going to go for the kill. He wants that Superman punch. That same punch that has knocked out many Machiavellans.
It is locked and loaded. He's just waiting for him.
It's won him many matches and looks to win him another one. Oh!
Cole was ready for him.
He caught nothing but knee. Gives him a moment to recover.
Cole trying to feed off the crowd now. Top turnbuckle. He's going to flash.
Another frog splash for a second time.
2.
Oh no! For sure I thought that was it. Not a lot of people can kick out one frog splash, much less 2. And by the looks of CJ Cole's face, that might have been the last thing he had left to give.
He's pointing to the turnbuckle, though. I think he's going to attempt to go back up.
When you've got nothing left, it doesn't hurt to try again. He tried once, couldn't get the job done. Tried twice, couldn't get the job done. But can a third frog splash keep Nolan's down?
Cole's back up, though. Cole, back up.
Superman punch! Got him!
Here's your winner, the Gift,
Dior Nolan's future in Black Excellence remains a mystery. But one thing looks bright about his future. it's his singles career. With or without Jumal Kyng, is still able to pick up wins and keep momentum. Now, whether he'll continue to do so with Kyng by his side remains to be seen.
And the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
He's been getting win after win, but not without an consistent pair of grass knuckles. But knowing who his opponent is tonight, I think he's going to need a little more than grass knuckles to win this one. I hate to call him out, I hate to count him out, but I'll count on anyone facing this man.
And his opponents.
Mondo! 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 Mondo!
From the Black Hills, weighing in 280 pounds, Anderson
Knight making his return. First time in quite some time in IPW. When last time we saw him, he was able to defeat Jumal Kyng largely because he hesitated in using the IPW Championship against Kyng. It cost him in the end. But as I said before, no offense to Mondo Real, but I wouldn't count out anyone. I wouldn't count out pissed off juggernaut quite like Anderson Knight.
The championship caliber of Anderson Knight as well. I mean, you know, Mondo's been in this tag team thing for a while, and it seems like
immediately Mondo Real to the outside. Like I said, Anderson was anxious to get his hands on Mondo. He took some time away from IPW to nurse some injuries, regather his thoughts after losing the Michiana Championship and then failing to beat Jumal Kyng for the IPW Championship. So Anderson Knight is pissed off. Even if you catch Anderson Knight on a good day, I think this is still a tough fight for Mondo Real.
well, he's been pretty raged up lately. And Mondo is something else right now. This is a different Mondo we've seen in ever.
Yes. As I was saying while you were in the ring, he's had something of a winning streak, but not without those brass knuckles. I think he's going to need more than brass knuckles against Anderson Knight. Not even just because Anderson Knight is going into this so pissed off, but, you know, as much as he has a singles winning streak, Mondo has been a tag team specialist for most of his career. Anderson Knight has been a full-blown enforcer. Even when he was in stables like the GIP, he was the go-to muscle, the go-to henchman, former Michiana champion as a result. Mondo Real, I have love for Mondo Real. I respect what he's done, but
This guy enters contests where they pick up trees right out of the fucking ground and throw them as hard as they can. Anderson Knight is a beast.
I think Mondo Rio is going to need some underhanded tactics like that if he wants to get at least close to a win. Certainly if he picks up a win, it'd be an upset. But he's got a long way to go.
Knight is frustrated as all get out right now. You can tell. Damn! He almost caved his chest in on that one.
That's right. But we've seen that frustration cost Anderson Knight time and time again. As I said before, he almost beat Jumal Kyng when he wrestled for the IPW Championship, but he let his frustration get the better of him. Almost hit him with the title, but he thought better of it. But that last second hesitation cost him the match.
He should have been champion. He had it right there, right in front of his face.
But it's all because of that frustration. Real frustration caused Anderson Knight.
Oh my God, he crushed him in the corner.
Well, it looks like frustration isn't going to cost Anderson Knight anytime soon.
Scoop slam with authority.
Comes right back down with a big splash.
Cover, two.
Kick out. Anderson Knight is keeping a cool, calm, collected head. It's what he needs with someone like Mondo Rio. Again, Mondo Rio, there's many words you can... Some love a brain buster, knee brain buster. I don't know what you call it.
Shoulder breaker type deal there. He really wrenched that neck of Mondo. He's in trouble. He's sitting in the corner. He's holding it.
Yes.
Oh, Mondo with his tricks, though.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Mondo has been conniving, so you have to keep a close eye on him.
Well, remember, Mondo with three-hearted. I mean, Jimmy Shawlin, Max Morrison. It's a little different story now, but he learned a lot of stuff from these guys.
That's right. It seems like, as far as Mondo's concerned, we'll never see three-hearted again. As much as he wants to rekindle his relationship with Jimmy Shawlin, that might be a far cry as well.
You think I can get a refund on that T-shirt I bought?
You have to take that up with Mondo.
Get him off those ropes. One,
guess so.
2, 3.
But Mondo has bigger fish to fry right now as he got the grapevine over Anderson and the stomp to the back.
Just wild. He's just a wild dude. He's gonna do whatever it takes.
Yes, with the educated feet, teaching Anderson a lesson he doesn't want to learn.
Here comes Real.
Back into the ring, onto the middle rope. Drop kick with authority. Nearly caved his chest in on that. Practically a foot stomp more than a drop kick.
Mondo's got all the tools in the world too to get some gold in his on his resume.
He's certainly on the right trajectory and getting a win over a former Michiana champion and former heavyweight champion contender will certainly raise him up the rankings. I just hate the way he's going about it. Like, he's talented enough, he's athletic enough, agile enough. He doesn't need these cheap tricks like thumbs to the eyes and brass knuckles. He doesn't need any of that, but he wants to use it.
Well, something knocked his screw loose there at the end of that whole three-hearted thing, and I don't know what it was, but I think he's just fed up. I mean, it's almost like a LaDon Sanders cutter. Almost like a LaDon Sanders type situation. It's just like he's tired of the whole hem. He's tired of this, everyone letting him down.
Yeah. And
the fans included.
That's really the story of Mondo's whole journey lately. He felt let down by Max Morrison time and time again.
And Shaw went to a degree as well.
Yes. After all the BS that Morrison put them through with the Forgotten, he was ready to let bygone be bygone, make a friend. They even became tag champs out of it. But
they were tag team of the year.
Yes, but after one too many miscommunications that I think Mondo took as more malicious than they actually were, he was ready to just take down all the building blocks of 300. And whether he likes to believe it or not, it brought
a bad move.
Yes.
You don't do that. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't slap Anderson Knight in the head like that.
Yeah, all it's doing is piss him off. All it's doing is frustrating Anderson Knight. Ooh, big slap to the face.
But we've seen it before. Anderson Knight loses his cool or something, things not expected comes up. That's not good for him either.
Yeah. It's cost him before. He needs to be careful that doesn't cost him again. So he's going to go a little roundabout. DDT.
Tornado DDT from Mondo Rio, a real rock star. Goes for the cover.
Kick out.
And he can't believe it.
And when Mondo himself gets frustrated, that's when you usually see the brass knucks. So
I hope we don't.
yes, we've been talking about Anderson Knight's frustrations. We need to keep an eye on how frustrated Mondo Real gets.
Mondo's, like you said, Mondo's better than that.
Tune up the band, can't connect.
Oh! Right to the spine.
Choke backbreaker right there.
Here comes Knight. He's gonna finish it off.
Knight oh, excuse me. That was a clothesline. I thought
You never know when that's gonna show up, though, Jim.
Way out nowhere. Just as he hit that German suplex out nowhere, followed by a knee. Close call there. Now he's gonna go for it. He's signaling for the end.
Looking for a dog fight, man. Ooh. He was too.
Mondo saw it coming.
Mondo's seen the tape. Mondo knows.
Yes. He knows no one has kicked out of the Nightfall yet.
Take your hat off.
Yes. Hopefully not my hat, hopefully.
Oh, wait a minute. He just whipped out those brass knucks.
Oh, he's got him.
Ref didn't see it. Nobody saw it but us. Look at him. Trying to conceal it. No.
Spinebuster!
Shades
of double A on Anderson.
Don't
Oh,
use
no.
Oh, no. Now here comes Anderson. Knight, you do not need. He knows he should go for the cover right now. What's he doing?
And this is not no disqualification match. That just shows how frustrated he is.
This is uncharacteristic of him when he's just so fed up.
Right between the thighs. And then straight to the leg. No. Going for that Boston Crab. Oh, he's writhing in pain right now.
There's no way Anderson goes up.
Never seen that. He tapped. He tapped.
He quits the tap. Ring the bell. How you like that?
Unbelievable. I have never seen Anderson Knight tap out before. This might be the first time Anderson Knight has tapped out.
This ain't even my music. You're a cheater. Play my song. Play my song. There we go.
Mondo Real with the biggest upset of his singles career. Management was so convinced that Anderson Knight was going to win that they even played his music. As I said before, I counted him out. I counted Mondo Real out. Management counted him out. But Mondo Real refuses to be denied any longer.
Is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. And it's for the IPW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first.
That 3 hard is pretty much you can, but perhaps I spoke too soon. There's still 2 men in 3 hard. There's still 2 hard. The 2 best friends of 20 years, 20 plus years. Still got some fight left in them for tag team competition.
You ready? We're doing it, J-Rod. Damn right.
And their opponents.
Who's the best in the Midwest?
said for Too Hard. Too Hard, a freaking decorated. They really know each other like the back of my hand. But to my knowledge, they've never faced the Misfits. They've never fought the Misfits when they've been this hot, when they've been this hungry, when they've been this beloved by the masses in IPW. Listen to them, J-Rod.
And you're not even supposed to like these guys, but for some reason you do.
Jimmy! Are you kidding me? You're gonna team with this guy. After all we've been through, and how many times he has screwed us over. Yeah, and you guys came out to our song. Come on, come with me.
It's cool. Come on.
Yeah. Jimmy.
You think my jaw still hurts, right?
Good. I'm glad. Jimmy, come on. Let's go to the back, me and you. No. Come on, come with me, Jimmy.
Don't do it, Jimmy.
That should be us. Jimmy, come on. Let's go to the back. Come on, me and you.
This is not a good start.
Come on, we don't have this forever, Jimmy. Let's get it back.
And Jimmy, excuse me.
Jimmy Shawlin once again carpentering a rock in a hard place right now. Two of his best friends on the
Jimmy,
planet.
good luck losing with that jump.
If he was a real friend of Jimmy, he would not get into his head before this tag team title match either.
That's right. If he was a real friend, he'd support Jimmy Shawlin regardless if they were tagging together or if he was tagging with him and Max.
He wants to do his own thing. He wants to be on his own. He wants to do singles things. Let Jimmy do what he needs to do. He didn't have a fight with Mondo.
Exactly.
Max.
Jimmy wants the whole band back together. He doesn't just want Too Hard. He doesn't want real hype. He wants 3 Hearted.
And I hate to say it, but that's over.
But what's just beginning is the Midwest Misfits versus Too Hard for the tag team title.
Surprisingly, 2 fan favorites here going at it. The hometown boys, the Misfits.
Yes.
There's something else. A test of strength. Are you kidding me?
Yes, the biggest man of one team against the smallest man of the other.
The smallest guy on the roster.
Yes. But also the craftiest.
Sure.
You never
He's
know.
a scrapper, man.
Yes. That's what makes him such an avid fighter. He may be the smallest dog in the fight, but he's got bark like a pit bull.
Never say die attitude from Chris Milano. And he's backed up by that scary individual, Ominous Ramirez.
Shawlin using the test of strength, the strength advantage there. I don't know if he wants to play around with someone like Movado.
Well, Jimmy always tries to make wrestling fun. Every match is always a good time with him. It's always important too. He's just trying to, enjoy this as well.
Right. One of the most fun competitors on the IPW roster in wrestling in general.
Sure.
So props to him, but that's
headlock so hard.
the tight side of too.
The Misfits even trying to feed off the crowd.
Yes. I think it's a big Jorge situation. Like, the Midwest Misfits came into IPW despising the crowd, but it's hard not to love the people who love you back.
Well, when you see him get in the ring and they rock it out, they give it everything. They make sure the fans go away happy no matter what.
Yes. Movado with a big drop kick does not knock him down. Ooh, staggers Jimmy. Can he get the big man off his feet? That's almost 300 pounds. Oh,
wow.
He leaves his feet, but no, Movado. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Look at Movado standing toe-to-toe with Jimmy Shawlin.
That's that scrappiness I'm talking about. He's under 180 pounds. Not a lot of people can get a big man down like that, but through scrappiness, through pure grit, he does just that.
Max and Ramirez now. And these are the 2 dangerous guys on each respective team.
I agree.
You don't know where. Oh my gosh, sunset flip. No. So fast.
Into a scoreboard. Ooh, very close.
And Max looks different right now. Max is so cool.
Then he takes his head off.
Just ate him.
like a straight razor to the neck.
This is for the IPW Tag Team Championship, ladies and gentlemen.
But I think you make a great point. This is a different Max Morrison. I think Mondo's discouragement at ringside was counterproductive. It fired up Max Morrison a little bit.
I also feel like he's doing something different, whether he's in the gym or what. There's different, like, man, there's just a different velocity as he takes each speed in every move and everything he's doing as well. I can see that. It's totally different physically.
That's a great point. He seems to, as I mentioned, he does look a little leaner, a little faster. I certainly would never thought I'd see a sunset flip from Max Morrison a moment ago.
Back to the velocity too. They hit hard.
He needs something like that to pull off again to get back in this, to change the tides of this match. As Movado locks in the sleeper hold.
The real hard, too hard, 3-hearted.
Shawwin is inching for the tag. He knows his partner's in trouble.
Max Morrison will never quit. That's one of those guys.
The never date, never say die member of Two Hearted.
He's a grinder, man.
Into the corner.
Misses.
And he goes himself into the corner as well.
Come on now,
Look at that scrappiness. That hard-hitting Movado. Damn.
As much as people view the Misfits as these rabid dogs, I think they're also more calculated. They're smarter than people give them credit to.
That's why they're the champions. They've beaten the best around.
Yes.
Back on base, man.
I believe who they beat the Dupers, right?
That's correct, yes. And then the very next night, they won in a title rematch to prove that initial win was not a fluke.
Movado now.
Both men have had the odds stacked against them. Ooh, big clothesline.
Chris Movado heading to the top turnbuckle now. Midwest Misfits. Oh, cross body.
Kick out.
Right here, Max, right here.
That kid can fly.
Yes.
Come on, Max. Come on,
With
Max. You gotta breathe.
too.
You gotta get some air in you. He's hurt too.
Both men back to their feet. I think he's gonna jockey him into the corner, bounce him off the ropes.
Line tag. Here comes Shawn.
Movado didn't see it. Oh, an assisted spear right there.
Used his partner as a weapon, almost paid off. He was new champions.
It's like a battering ram, if you will.
Movado in trouble. This is a leg drop. 1, 2.
Ooh. How close was that?
Jimmy Shawwin with his Link-inspired singleton tonight.
Legend of Zelda fan.
Looking to pick apart Movado now.
And that's what he needs to do.
Their hometown. Can they lose in their hometown?
They certainly don't want you at the last thing. Because with any loss, it's tough because you got to go home a loser whether you like it or not.
Well, that's a big punch to the stomach as well. You might take some confidence down, might knock them down another level or two.
Especially losing in front of your home. Like, it's not that they're going home, they're in front of home. So to lose in front of their friends or family, no one wants to experience that.
Big headbutt from Shawwin.
He wants a tag.
Morrison wants it badly. Morrison ripping up the ring tonight as well.
I think Shawn was a little hesitant. He knows Morrison is still a little winded. Oh,
damn. The fastest, oh my gosh.
Let's form Voltron!
There we go. The 50-foot Voltron has been formed. A 2/3 and 3-hearted cover. 1, 2. Morrison frustrated now.
They've been breaking down Movado all match right now. Morrison is beside himself.
He's super frustrated. That cannot be good for that team.
Right. And they already started this match frustrated because of Mondo Real.
Yeah, no crap. What a great way to start off a tag team title championship match.
Right.
These guys are working awesomely together, though. Even after that hiccup from Mondo at the beginning,
Oh yeah, because they know each other so well. This is 20 years of friendship right now.
Their heads are on straight. There's a lot of focus here. They know what this all means. It could be a while before they get another shot like this.
Yes. With a friendship like that, it's tough to break up the chemistry or break up the function of these two.
Maybe a hype bomb.
Fights out of it.
Fighting back in front of the hometown crowd. Looking to get rid of Ramirez.
Fingertips away.
Ramirez wants it back. Jawbreaker.
Can he get bounce off the
Here comes Alex Ramirez.
Running at Morrison like a brick wall. Atomic drop. Inverted atomic drop.
Damn. Almost took his head off there. Watch out, Shelton's right behind him. Ready.
Series of punches.
The softball. Oh, Neil's right. Yes.
Ducks a punch. Oh, he's gonna spell. He wins the spelling bee. And he also, he does it.
Kick to the midsection.
Went for the discus clothesline. Could not connect, but he does connect with it. Oh!
Wow. Not good.
Like a suplex drop to the knee. Ooh.
Lovato though.
Speaking of drop, Lovato trying to drop Sharwin. Ducks the clothesline. Blade. Into the cover. Morrison's legal. Series of elbows to the eye. Off the ropes. Big German suplex.
So quick.
Holds him like an accordion.
Morrison hitting so hard and he's so quick.
Oh, he's calling for it. He wants that elbow drop. Can he get it? He's climbing to the top.
Stopper, here we go. Lovato, so quick it's out of the way.
Nothing but Matt there. But both men's partners are down. They can't make a tag so easily. They need to get onto their feet.
Ramirez still in the ring though. There you go.
Tag.
Man, he really got the misfits out of that one. Lovato.
Ooh.
Look at this.
For it.
Talk about a Voltron. But Hart was ready for him. Catches him on the shoulders. Playing a game of chicken with his own partner. Here we go.
Oh, cutter.
Cover him, Max, cover him.
Cover. 1, 2. No. That was it right there.
Go up,
It's almost it.
We got this.
Oh, he's telling him to go up.
A missed opportunity there. From 2/3 of three-hearted, the 2/3 that are left. I hate calling them three-hearted.
The two-hearted could be your new IPW Tag Team Champions.
Intervenes.
Breaks it up on both sides of the ring.
It's time.
The Misfits so in tune with each other.
Oh, he's snake eyes.
Those turnbuckles are unforgettable.
Double knee face buster. Into a neck breaker.
Beautiful. Morrison is down. Will he be out? Hype makes the save.
Now while Sharwin's still there, this match continues. Something's gotta give. It's just been back and forth all night long.
Both these teams on each other's ass throughout the whole time. Like, man.
4 gladiators in the ring. Only 2 can walk out with gold. Only 2 can walk out as the tag team champions.
And it's a fight to the finish. These guys going toe-to-toe, both teams. The referee, no control. Right! Morrison! Oh, no!
Shoving Sharwin into Morrison.
Ramirez.
Oh, bicycle kick. Done. Midwest Misfits will see Dave Thanks to Mondo Real. There's a little bit of miscommunication there as well into Max Force. We saw what miscommunication did between Mondo and Max. Ken Sharwin and Mondo. Can they survive a miscommunication of their own? Force is calling the Misfits back in the ring.
No. For all these people here in Lansing, for everything that you guys did tonight.
Wow! Shows respect. Sportsmanship like no other. Awesome tag team title match here, IPW. Misfits reign supreme. Misfits have clearly earned the respect of the fans, but they most certainly have earned the respect of one of our veteran tag teams in the locker room.
You know what time it is, right? It's time for the main event! In the following contest, it's scheduled for one fall. It is for the IPW Championship. Let's go! Introducing first.
For months he has been trying to get his hands on Jumal Kyng. To get to Jumal Kyng, he's had to break down and dismantle Black Excellence one by one. And now he's finally achieved that goal, and now he's got the Supreme One.
And his opponent. Representing Black Excellence, weighing in 247 pounds, he is the IPW Champion, Jumal Kyng!
There's the man of the hour, the man with the power, but that power has been depleted without his army behind him. Stuart Nollins remains out of question. LaDon Sanders made clear he's done. And now it's one-on-one, mano-a-mano between Terry Van Avery and Jumal Kyng. Two men who know each other very well. This would be the fourth time that these men will face off in one-on-one heavyweight title contention. In their last 3 matches, Jumal Kyng is 2-1 against Terry Van Avery. Can Terry Van Avery, in what could be his last shot against Jumal Kyng, finally beat Jumal Kyng for that title?
Terry Van Avery with an equalized slice run, drop the bat with him down here. He never knows.
I'm not getting that damn ring.
Oh, wait. He refuses to get in the ring.
Terry's got a bat, dude. Would you get in there with him?
I don't blame him, but this is nonetheless a scheduled contest, a contracted contest. Jumal Kyng signed on the dial line just like Terry Van Avery has.
Well, he's got champions advantage as well. Take that DQ. You know, let him use the bat.
Well, it looks like he has a second thought. He's going to get in the ring. He's still hesitant.
But if Terry wants that championship, he's got to put that bat away.
Yes.
I'm sure he's worried about the other members of Black Excellence, but I wouldn't be. I think they're too happy with Kyng right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any members of Black Excellence left. Maybe Drew Nolans? That's a question mark. But LaDon Sanders made it clear he's done with Jumal. He's fed up with Jumal. And we've seen Terry Van Avery knock everyone else down. Who is the Dark Gentleman and Elijah Arrows, Shogun, Dragon Jones, Chris Moore. They've all come as members of Black Excellence, and they have all fallen either directly by Terry's hand or through his manipulation.
Sure.
And now Terry Van Avery gets what he wants, and that's an IPW Championship match. Can he regain that championship that has eluded him since Tough Luck 24?
Terry, ready?
Or would Jumal Kyng make this 3-1 against an old foe? There's the bell. This match is official.
Are y'all ready? Y'all don't sound ready.
This is going to be wild, Chan. What a main event here in Blackout 2025, Lansing, Michigan. Thank you, Lancaster DeCamp Insurance Agency. Thank you, Royal Scott. It's great to be here.
For the fourth time, Jumal Kyng and Terry Van Avery are one-on-one, and could it be the last time? I don't think Jumal Kyng is going to be keen on giving Terry another title shot if Terry can't get the job done. He needs to get the job done.
Hey, when Terry's back in the corner, though, that's where you need to be most worried about him.
Yes,
he knows this is it for him. He knows if he doesn't come through on this, it's not going to look good.
Yes, and we've seen it time and time again. Nothing is scarier than a motivated Terry Van Avery. We saw it a couple years ago with the Terry Van Avery Redemption Tour. We saw it against Black Excellence in the last year in this Terry Van Avery Revenge Tour. And now, when he's determined to get his hands on the gold, not just for himself, but for IPW itself, to protect the brand of IPW, nothing will stop him from getting his hands on Kyng and that title.
Well, LaDon said it earlier. This is a dictatorship. You get a dictator right in here like Jumal Kyng. It's not good for anybody around here.
That's right.
He does call himself the King.
Mm-hmm. I think he's let that name.
Look at Terry.
Ankle up. Oh. It's too close to the ropes. He knows the damage that ankle lock can do. It nearly put Drew Nolans on the shelf.
Terry's looking to end this one quick, too. He knows right where to go.
And he knows Kyng too well. You need to be fast and quick with Kyng. You can't let Kyng pick up a head of steam. That's how he got 2 losses down against Kyng. But when he forces Kyng to work his pace, that's how he was able to beat Kyng in his first title reign as champion some years back.
Twisting up that arm now. Jumal Kyng, he's the champion for a reason. Maybe not respect a lot of things that he does, but the dude in the ring, he's very talented.
Yes. But so is Terry Van Avery with the MMA background, a little bit of amateur background as well, as he's got a tight vice grip on that headlock.
Kyng with the power sends Terry off. Terry, oh my God, ran him right over.
Ankle lock.
Terry wants that ankle.
Ooh. I think if he cinches in that ankle lock, this match is done. He's already put the fear of God in Jumal Kyng for that ankle lock. He's petrified of that ankle lock. That's why he's pacing around the ring. Again, Kyng doesn't want to work TVA's pace. He wants to work his own pace.
Kyng lets his guard down just for a second. He's done. Like you said, Terry, the MMA background and things that he's done and accomplished, it's all over.
That's right. And Kyng knows it too. That's why he let himself be flanked by Black Excellence for so long. Black Excellence were his guard, they were his protectors. But as you see, there's no protectors in sight. I don't even know if Jumal Kyng is used to just a plain one-on-one scenario like this. He's so used to having a Dior knowledge or a Don or a Shogun or more at ringside to have his back.
And he either like, you know, Terry either picked him off or Kyng chased him out on his own.
But that hard work of the TVA Revenge Tour has paid off in dividends. He's got it. He's got it.
Desperately going for that bottom rope.
He's got the ropes.
You already tried that. It didn't work. You already tried that.
TVA has to keep catching him off guard just like that. Catching a breather.
Oh yeah, champion's advantage right there. He's taking advantage of that whole situation right now. Get a breather.
Yes, but you see him favoring the ankle already. He tried to pass off like he's tying his shoe, but no.
Slow down that momentum that Terry has as well.
That's right.
I'm not getting in there.
Because if we know that TVA has been picking at that ankle and it's working, TVA knows that targeting the ankle is working. So he wants to create some separation between him and Terry. Make sure Terry doesn't have a chance to grab that ankle once more.
You ain't gonna keep following me around this ring.
He will. Terry will hunt you down, Kyng.
That's the point of a wrestling match. A wrestling match that's turning into a chase now.
This could be strategy from Kyng, though.
That's plain.
He's smart in that ring, in and out of the ring.
There we go. We got to fight at ringside now. Clubbing blow to the back by Jumal Kyng.
I'm gonna go around and wipe his ass out.
He says he's going to take a little bit of a victory lap to take him out. He says he's going to take his ass out.
Terry's like,
Take that with a super kick.
Beautiful. Terry Van Avery, but he's got to get him in the ring. Can't beat him outside. This is a championship match.
That's right.
Submission, pinfall, in the ring. That's the only way to take that title home tonight, Terry.
So many times the super kick has knocked out his opponents, but you can't knock someone out on the outside of the ring. You got a hard time dragging them back in the ring.
Terry now, big chop.
God, just think of all the wars these men have had at each other. Never forget War on the Shore, where Jumal Kyng died from the top of the ship to defeat Terry Van Avery. They had a rematch some months later on Terry's birthday. Terry got the upper hand that time. Flash forward to some months later at Tough Luck 24. Thanks to an intervening Josh Raymond, Jumal Kyng was able to win back his title. These men have been trading wins back and forth, but something has to give tonight in what could be the last days between Push him in the face with something, but I can't tell. It's questionably legal, I know that.
I don't think the ref saw it.
Either the ref missed it or his little bit of referee's discretion right there.
It was so fast.
Come on, guys!
Kyng's so conniving in there. Yeah. He can catch you off guard real quick. He catch everybody off guard. So before you know it, he's got your shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, but I guess that's an indicator of just the stakes of this match. This isn't just a title match. The fate of the championship is just on the line. The fate of IPW itself is on the line. If Jumal wins this, he's got IPW in the palm of his hands, and we've seen what that looks like with Black Excellence and tow. If Terry wins this, he wins his back for the fans. He wins it back for the locker room.
The fate of Black Excellence is definitely on the line here tonight as well.
Yes.
Terry now.
Jumal Kyng on one knee, slowly getting up. Still brawling at ringside.
Slams his head off. The apron there.
Yes, head first into the apron. Trying to soften him up, perhaps for another super kick.
Looks like a straight up championship match. There will be no tables tonight, though.
Yes, the certainly soon. You never know. Let's not forget a few shows ago, Jumal Kyng's title defense against Bruce Dillon had table break. Ooh, almost went head first into the ring post right there. Ooh,
Jumal Kyng with authority.
He does go head first straight into Kyng though. Kyng takes him down. Ooh, arm first into the ring post.
Yeah, it's not good for that shoulder too.
Right, definitely not good if he wants to avoid that supreme lock.
Yeah, he's definitely working him over for that.
It's the Supreme Lock, that crossface. King has had many men submit to the Supreme Lock.
King now catching it from the IPW faithful. He doesn't give a damn. He's focused on Terry Van Avery retaining his title. Terry, ready for him.
He's going for that spear, but he goes head first into the middle turnbuckle.
Hoist him up.
Can he hit? Oh!
Referee's down.
Terry nails him, but he nailed the ref too.
Nobody to count. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Go on and on. It's not going to happen. Ankle lock now. This is smart right here with the ref down. Look at the grip look. Once the referee comes up, he's tapping.
And he taps.
He's won this match twice already. Doesn't matter.
Come on!
Nails Terry, of course.
I guess that makes it clear which side Knowledge lies on.
Loyal to the King. Loyal to Black Excellence.
Yes.
Still wearing that shirt with the logo.
Yes, proudly nonetheless.
He's already lost twice.
Still taking orders from King. King just told him to get him, and now he's got him. Barrage, your fist hailing down on Terry Van Avery's head.
That's why Terry brought that bat down. He knew what's up. No matter what happened earlier with LaDon or whatever. Terry doesn't trust any of this.
Now we've got a handicap situation, 2-on-1.
With King barking out orders.
And with the referee down.
Doing his dirty work.
Yes, with no referee, that means anything can happen, including a Superman punch to the jaw.
Locked and loaded. Terry's ready now. Terry!
Lands it down.
Terry Van Avery's still in this. No matter what this 2-on-1 situation. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
See this?
Here comes
you see this?
He's not wearing the Black Excellence shirt.
He's got pink boots on.
Oh, I don't think I've seen him in pink boots since he was a colonel. How long's that been? Are we seeing the LaDon Sanders of old?
I hope so. For Terry's sake, I hope so. Terry in a 2-on-1 situation. Wait a minute, Marco Modello.
Well, I don't know where LaDon Sanders lies.
Oh, he just threw Modello into the fans. We don't know where LaDon's loyalty lies, though.
Yes.
From earlier.
We just know Modello is knocked down the crowd now.
Modello doesn't trust LaDon. That's why he came out.
Kane is pleading. Oh! What the hell?
You're not fooling anybody, LaDon.
Terry eats a super kick. Come on now.
The odds stacked against Terry Van Avery tonight.
I guess against all odds, Sanders is still a member of Black Excellence.
Still doing dirty work for King.
And King is going to pick up the scraps. Ooh. Plants him right down.
Cover.
Have a new referee.
Come on.
Dave's trying. 1, 2. No!
Oh!
We have 2 referees in. One groggy, one fresh. It's a daisy.
Terry's still got some fight left in him. He will not quit. He will not back down until that IPW Championship is in his hands.
King, a little dazed, but he's got his wherewithal here. Looking to finish things up. The referees distracted with each other again. King.
Referee's back is turned.
That was
he's still giving the marching orders to LaDon, I think. While the referee's back is... Whoa!
He's wasting the referee!
He did. But it's not a DQ. The referee, neither of our referees saw it.
And that's not the referee assigned to this match either. Look at King. Supreme Lock! Supreme Lock! Is this it? Is this it for Terry Van Avery? And his hopes and dreams of capturing again that IPW Championship. Can Terry hold on to this thing completely out? They did a number on him. They took 3 members of Black Excellence to do this.
Terry looks lifeless.
Not good.
He looks like he's fading.
Terry! Holding on. But for how long?
I don't know how he's doing it. But he's got a second life in him.
And his arms are restrained. Can't get that other arm on the rope. He does.
He's got the ropes. He's got the bottom rope.
He's got to break that. LaDon on the apron now. What the hell is he doing? Get him out of here, ref.
notification. Referee didn't see it.
Kyng getting saved in so many different ways here tonight. Come on, you're gonna do this to the ref?
Oh, you know a foul will be coming.
Come on, damn it, he's a referee. It's uncalled for.
That's it.
You got your boys down there. They did your dirty work, and now here you go, beating up the referees.
There's certainly going to be some post-match punishment.
Whatever it takes to hold on to that title.
I think he just told it down to get the bat.
Sure. Terry brought that bat down. Could be a big mistake on his behalf.
I think they're going to give Terry a taste of his own medicine. They know what he did to Elijah Eros.
Oh, single-handedly almost taking out the whole crew. Like he dwindled those numbers big time.
Laid him to a pulp.
Terry's got the bat. Tell him, Terry. Terry's had enough of this shit. Wait a minute. Marco's back. Marco's recovered.
And they're right back into this.
Oh, Marco! East the post. Terry misses. And I think they landed on that bad as well. This is not good.
LaDon gets the referee up.
Cover. 1, 2. Got it.
Here is your winner, and still IPW Champion, Jumal Kyng!
And still, with IPW in the grasp of his hand, Jumal Kyng and Black Excellence.
Proving once again, strength in numbers will get you everywhere.
Yes, and look, he's got the, I think he's got the shirt on there, yeah. He just revealed he's got the Black Excellence shirt on. To your knowledge,
It was all a ruse, I think.
yes. Just when you think Black Excellence is down, hold on now.
It's IPW management. They better have something to say about this.
Unnecessary.
Attacking referees like this, Jam. This is bullshit, and they know it, Jam.
When you think you're the king of IPW, you can do whatever you want. As far as Jamal is concerned,
Hey, they're kicking off referees right now. Who says we're safe over here, dude?
yeah, they're on
I'm not
top.
a wrestler.
They're on top of the world.
Ain't no showgun to stop me now, huh? Who gonna
They're on
stop
top
me
of the
now?
world right now. Now LaDon Sanders grabbing the microphone right in front of us.
They make me nervous when they come over here.
You and me both.
They don't care. Marco Montella in big trouble right now.
Taco Bell.
Came to aid Terry Van Avery.
Hey, pick him up.
LaDon was the equalizer with that one.
Don! Make sure you turn up the mic.
This is not good. And there's no love lost between these two either.
Yeah. Let's not forget Modelo made a claim against his title.
Oh! Feeds him the king.
And he's gonna make him regret even suggesting he wants to battle for the heavyweight title.
Yeah, or even just come out and help Terry in any way, shape, or form. Saying, hey, I'll help you with Black Excellence. Sign this document.
Not even the guy arrested today.
That was a statement from King telling Modelo to stay
I ain't
in
even
your
fighting
lane.
now today. Look at him under my
See?
boot.
Don't make any moves against Black Excellence. Even down to 3, they're still very dangerous.
You guys might not like it, but I am Black Excellence there and then. No matter what, I've always been Black Excellence, but
Marco's your boy.
there's one thing that I don't think is right. Personally, I don't think you should be leading Black Excellence, Jumal.
Whoa.
LaDon.
I believe Dior should.
Wow. These two have had some matchups. Wow.
Said what he said.
Now, LaDon putting a wedge between these two. Dior not on the radar. Dior was not on this radar of, you know, hey, you're a problem. Something needs to happen here. No.
Just when you think Black Excellence is on the same page, I think Sanders just caused more problems than he was intending.
He
would like to see a different direction for Black Excellence is what it sounds like. And I don't blame him, but wow, still your IPW champion.
Whether we like it or not, Jumal is still the king of IPW.
Listen to me, I am him.
These aren't just men, these are warriors.
Well, two of those guys are referees. That's uncalled for.
Yes.
IPW management, I'm begging you.
You know, when I first got into this business, I knew it was going to be for a good time. I didn't know if it was going to be for this long of a time. I got into this business just because a friend needed help. And I made a promise to each and every one of you that I was going to take out Black Excellence. But I made a promise to myself that if I couldn't do it, it might be time to call it a day. I've had some great moments that I will definitely forget because of all the head trauma I've got. But I had them with some excellent people that I will never forget. And you guys, a lot of you have been with me since the first day I came into this business, and then you followed me to where me and my best friend Josh Raymond won the tag team titles. I fought 3 men in one night to become the Fate of 8 champion. I fought Jumal Kyng on the main event of War on the Shore. I got to wrestle on a battleship that was in World War II. I got to main event that night. And then I won the title later on that year. And then in this match, I got to challenge Jumal Kyng for that title. And I know a lot of you guys who were with me from the beginning. You got Chris, who it looks like he left, but he comes to all the shows. You guys know Buff Chris. Dustin, who comes with the belts all the time. Kevin and DJ's still with us. Kevin doesn't come around a whole lot more. My boy Joe here running the camera. We've been best friends since like middle school. I've made some great relationships with a lot of people in this business. But it might be time to call it quits. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you. Guys, I had a great time.